In this video, we'll be looking at the Vortex Sort activity using images found in the Lesson Activity Toolkit. Let's have a look at the example they give us. Here you have two vortexes where they have been divided into two groups. One meat and fish, one fruit and veg, and what the students need to do is come up, drag the picture into the vortex where they think it fits, and release it and see what happens. So meat and fish, if it's a correct one, it'll get sucked in. If it's the incorrect one, it gets spat out. Hamburger, fruit and veg, and off they go. And once you complete the activity, it puts them into the groups there. Let's have a look at the layout of this activity. On the right hand side we have the question mark. If I click on that, it'll give an explanation on how to use the Vortex Sort activity. I have the reset button that'll reshuffle the pictures around, and I can start the activity again. On the left hand side at the top I have edit, and this takes me into the background where I can create my Vortex Sort. Firstly, I can label the two vortexes, and I simply do that by double clicking or highlighting and changing, or if it's a new one, just simply typing. You can drag in the word if you want. I then have the option of having 16 images. The more images I have, the smaller the pictures will be. I have an option to use a password. My suggestion for that is not to use a password, as we often forget what the password is, and then we can't change the activity. On the right hand side I can click here to rotate. If I click OK, you will see that they start to rotate. This button was added in later as some students complained about the movement. So you can switch that off by simply deselecting. Then you have your spaces to drag your pictures in, and next to each picture is the important part where you get to choose which vortex it falls under. This is important because if you get it wrong, your students will catch you out along the way. Let's go have a look and see where we can find the Vortex Sort with images. I click on the Gallery tab, click on the plus next to Lesson Activity Toolkit. I can either go to the examples and find the example that they give us and change it, or I can just simply click on the Activities folder, scroll down to Vortex Sort image, and here you'll find the 6 different colors. You can double click or drag in. In this example, I'm going to look at the difference between metals and non-metals. I have 5 metals and 5 non-metals, so when I edit, I know that I'm only going to have 10 images. Vortex 1 will be metals, and Vortex 2 will be non-metals. So if you have a look, they already have it divided into 5 and 5. So for ease of use, you can drag all your pictures to the correct places, and you'll see that the blocks turn yellow when they are ready to suck in. Zinc, magnesium, calcium, iron, and sodium. I click OK, and now I have my different options. Already you can see that the icons are rather small, so keep that in mind when using pictures that you put in there for the students to see at the back. That's why sometimes using images, it needs to be the actual picture. In our Vortex Sort text examples, we actually use the same metals and non-metals, and you'll see that the words are a lot clearer for the students to come up and drag. For our images, a little reminder that we can use pictures that we have from the software, pictures we've taken. We can actually use text as images if we want. Okay, fractions or numbers that aren't common, we can use writing, or we could even draw our own images that we can go put into the Vortex Sort images. Thank you for watching this video brought to you by the Technology Training Academy.